Welcome. This is a video class on the bladder and the kidney meridian connecting to the organ clock. According to the organ clock, the bladder meridian has its active phase between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. and the kidneys after that from 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. The bladder meridian runs from our eyes, over our head, past the back of our body to our little toe. And during bladder time, for teenagers, it's a very good time to do their homework because this is a time when their brain is nourished. It's also a good time to drink more water or tea to cleanse the body. And during kidney time, it's the time for a hearty meal, for example, or a good soup to nourish your body and replenish your energy. So please join me in these exercises that will nourish, strengthen, and balance the bladder and kidney energies. Take a comfortable sitting posture, cross-legged, sitting on your knees in Seiza. Relax your hands and inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears and exhale, lower them down. Inhale, circle your shoulders up and exhale, roll them backwards, circling them down. And one more time, inhale, circle your shoulders up to your ears and exhale, release. And now feel your sitting bones on the floor. Extend your tailbone down. Lengthen the spine, lengthen upwards from the crown of your head. Soften the forehead and the eyebrows. Place the tip of your tongue behind the front teeth to the palate. Tuck your chin a bit towards your chest to lengthen the neck. Soften your chest and your abdomen. And close your eyes or soften your eyes. And right before each inhalation, gently engage the pelvic floor. And on your exhalation, release. So only gently engage the pelvic floor right before the inhalation. This seals the energy in the pelvis, but it also gives a direction to the inhalation. Inhalation may flow all the way down, so the abdomen expands and you even feel the pressure from the inhalation at the sitting bones. And then relax the pelvic floor and exhale. Continue like this. This is an ancient breathing exercise that is known as the kidneys embrace the lungs, which means that breathing in this way will help you to take up more qi, more energy from the air you're breathing. Lengthen the exhalations. This will help you move towards the yin state, the calm energy that is necessary to replenish your energy. Right before each inhalation, engage the pelvic floor. There's still space for the abdomen to expand. And on your exhalation, relax. One more time. And of course, you can continue breathing like this. You can do this all day long. And now after your next exhalation, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Open your eyes, extend your arms up on an inhale, and exhale, circle your arms down. Repeat. Bring your hands up into this luminous energy field above your head and circle them down to create a field of light, of ki, life force around you. And once more. Now move towards a position sitting on your knees. And if this is not possible, you could also do this standing or seated in a cross-legged position or on a chair. Place one hand in your lower back, supporting your lower back. Point the tailbone down, extend the chest up. This gives some space in the stomach and kidney meridians. At the same time, with one fist, rub the soft part of your abdomen from the sternum down to the navel center to warm the kidney meridian that runs in this area. Continue breathing. You could still practice the kidneys embrace the lungs. And switch hands. Support your back, placing the hand at the kidney area, and with the other hand, warm the kidney meridian. One more in and exhalation. And release. Maybe feel the softness, space, the breathing space. And on your exhalation, fold forwards. Place your forehead on the ground. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale deeply. And on your next exhalation, lift your arms and pull the shoulder blades together to squeeze your upper back. Long exhalation. And release your arms on an inhalation. Maybe feel the warmth at your upper back. And on your next exhalation, again, lift your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. In this way, you squeeze a part of the bladder meridian that is connected to our heart energy. We squeeze a part of the small intestine meridian as well. Relax. Maybe feel the softness and warmth. And once more, squeeze your shoulder blades together, squeeze the bladder meridian. And this also benefits the energy of the small intestine and the heart. And squeezing this part of the upper back like this also enhances our memory. And then release your arms. Place your hands and your arms on the floor. One more in and exhalation. Feel the space and the softness in your upper back. And then place your hands next to your head and sit straight up. Curl your toes to the floor and help yourself to a standing position. So let's step along the bladder meridian. The meridian starts at the inner corner of your eye and then moves to the eyebrow and over the head. Take some time to pat on your head very close to the midline. This benefits our brain function. Pat to the back of your head. And especially the part close to the occipital ridge, the edge of your skull. Very good to relax the neck or when you suffer from headache, and also benefits eyesight. And now pat down the neck to the upper back and start as high as you can, close to the shoulder blades, and then pat down on waist level on your lower back. Stay here a little while longer to increase vitality. And pat down the sacrum, the backs of your legs, and the back of your knees. The acupressure point here is very important. It strengthens your back and also balances yin and yang in our body. And tap down the calves, the outer ankles, on the outside of your feet to your little toes. And then stand on the side of your feet and use your fingertips to tap on the soles of your feet. The place where you do not touch the ground when you stand on your feet. Just below the balls of the feet. Kidney number 1. This is where the kidney meridian starts. Beautiful acupressure point called bubbling spring that helps us to ground, improves the sleep quality, strengthens the bones, and even the hair on our head. And I tap to the inner ankles and the inside of your legs. Chest and the collarbones, just below the collarbones. Stay here a little while longer to create breathing space. And release on an exhalation. So place your feet firmly on the ground and let's swing, twist a bit to squeeze out any tensions from our back. This benefits the bladder meridian. Bring one hand to your heart and swing the other arm to the side, also stretching the heart protector meridian. Repeat this a couple of times for each side. Gently pat the sternum. Notice the space you create around the heart center. Feel your feet firmly on the ground, the heels, the 10 toes. And now let's change the movement. One arm crosses the chest and touches the shoulder, and the other arm goes to the lower back and touches the kidney. And then switch side to benefit the energy of the kidneys as well as the triple burner meridian. And ones who are familiar with the organ clock will notice that the classes in this sequence, this series about the organ clock, all follow the cycle of the organ clock. And move back to the center. Take a moment to feel the energy flow in your body. Maybe you feel the energy flow in your arms, your legs, your feet. Now place your hands on your side and step your feet in a straddle. A little straddle will be more easy and a bigger straddle will be more powerful. Move from one leg to the other, stretching the inside of your leg and also feel the strength, the muscle strength. But listen to your body. This is too deep. Place your feet closer together. Or if you like, place them wider or go deeper from one side to the other. Relax your shoulders. And if you notice your shoulders tense or you lift them, bring your hands in front of your hara instead of in your waist area. 2 more times. And back to the straddle. Point the toes in and the heels out. Fold forwards. Relax forward, stretching the inside of your legs. One more deep in and exhalation. And then place your hands on the ground. And either take a comfortable sitting posture like Saiza or cross-legged position, or lie down for a meditation. And before we start this meditation, I'll ask you to touch all the fingertips. With your thumb, touch all the fingertips. And then relax your arms. The tip of your tongue touches the palate. And bring your attention to the fingertips. And imagine on your next inhale that you breathe in deep blue nourishing energy through the fingertips. That moves through the fingers, the hand, the wrist. And on your exhalation, release through the fingertips everything you do not need anymore. So inhale, and this blue dark energy flows through the fingertips, the tips of your thumbs as well, into the bones of your fingers and hands and wrists and lower arms. And exhale, release everything you do not need anymore, any old energy from the bones. And continue like this. On your next inhalation, this blue nourishing energy flows all the way to your elbows and upper arms and shoulders. And on the long exhalation, release through the fingertips. And maybe you can feel them tingling a bit. Inhale, let this dark blue energy flow up through your shoulders and collarbones and shoulder blades. And exhale, release. And on your next inhalation, let this blue energy expand to the sternum and the spine. Nourishing all the bones. Exhale, release. And on your next inhalation, let this beautiful blue energy expand through the rib cage, filling all these ribs. And exhale, release. On your next inhalation, focus again on the spine. Bring this blue energy to each and every vertebra. Exhale, release. On the next inhalation, bring this beautiful blue energy from the spine to the head, the skull, the bony parts of your face, the jaw. And continue this for a couple of breaths, filling your whole upper body with this beautiful blue energy, especially the bones on each inhalation, and releasing old obstructions, old energy on each exhalation. And after your next exhalation, wiggle your toes. And now include the toes as well. On your inhalation, also feel this blue energy entering your toes and feet, all these tiny bones. And exhale, release through the toes as well. And on your next inhalation, invite this energy to flow up to your ankles and lower legs and knees. And exhale, release again. Like a flow of water, dark blue energy. Next inhalation, all the way up to the hips. And exhale, release. And this dark blue color is said to nourish our water element, the meridians of bladder and kidneys. And on your next inhalation, this dark blue energy flows all the way up through the pelvis, expands around the pelvis. So that now on each inhalation, the energies that flow into your body from the fingertips and the tips of your toes meet each other around the pelvis and the lower back, filling your whole skeleton with this beautiful blue nourishing energy. And on your exhale, release anything that doesn't serve you anymore. And after your next exhalation, bring your attention back to your hara, your abdomen, the center of your body, to collect the energy here. And now to finish the sequence, inhale deeply. Exhale through your mouth with a sigh. And start moving your body, your fingers and your toes that helped us during the meditation. Your arms and legs, your head, your neck. And your back. Maybe you like to stretch. Maybe you like to twist or bend to the side. And when you feel ready, when you lie down, push yourself up to a sitting position. Roll to your side, push yourself up. And when you sit, circle your arms up and overhead, folding, gathering the folds of this energy field, and bring your hands to your head, your heart, your hara. Let the fingertips point down to the earth, and then bring your hands back to your heart and end with an inner smile.